standing on the verge of getting it on. Beyond the twilight zone, further than the outer limits, deep, deeper than deep in the black hole. Free your mind and your ass will follow. Because once you've passed the point of no return, you are caught in the cosmic slop.
Would you like to dance with me? We're doing the cosmic slop.
Yo-ho! They call me the doctor. I'm the head man around here. I'll be your seeing eye guide through the black hole.
Beware of strangers bearing gifts. There may be strings attached. And what might be strange for some may be a noose for others. Let me show you what I mean. Check it.
Bernie, some of these people have been out here since 2 o'clock this morning, though the aliens aren't scheduled to arrive before noon. But as you can see, the crowd is getting pretty excited as America prepares for its first encounter with space since NASA went bankrupt back in 1998. It's quite a circus.
Thank you, Stryker. Of course, we will go back to Plymouth Rock the moment the aliens are sighted. In other news, the Environmental Protection Agency has added Hartford, Connecticut to its list of cities to be evacuated by year's end. Carcinogen levels there have topped those found in Baltimore last year. The gap between black salaries and white widened. Wait, something's now happening at Plymouth Rock. Stryker.
Well, as you can hear, Bernie, there's definitely something going on now. We can't see anything yet, but this humming is definitely growing louder. You know, ever since the alien signal was first received some 3 months ago, speculation has run rampant as to their appearance, the size and shape of their craft. Oh my God! Literally, a flotilla of spacecraft have just materialized from nowhere right over our heads. This is absolutely amazing. This is literally an unbelievable sight. You know, as I look to my left, I see Vice President D'Amato and Secretary of State Buchanan approaching the microphone. For those of you who are concerned, President Taylor, of course, is safe and secure in an undisclosed bunker until it's determined whether or not these aliens pose any threat.
Hello? Hello? Is this on? Can you understand me? I'm the Vice President.
We are space traders bearing exquisite gifts that will restore your nation to its former glory. Nearly limitless quantities of gold and precious metals that will instantly erase your deficit. Machines that will renew your rivers and your air. Cold fusion technology for a safe, cheap, and inexhaustible source of energy. All we ask in return is the delivery to our vessels 5 days from now. Every child, woman, and man in your nation with at least 2,500 milligrams of melanin in their skin per square centimeter.
What the hell is melanin?
Put more simply, in trade for solving all your most pressing domestic catastrophes, we are asking for every person in your country that you would classify as black.
Are you kidding?
No, we are not.
What are you going to do with them?
Well, that does not concern you. We give you 5 days to decide, and the offer is non-negotiable. We will not try to coerce you in any way. Yet, I hope we can do some business together.
We wait all this time for a fucking UFO and they come here with this? It's all bullshit, right?
Maybe. Maybe this day's gonna go down in history. An end to poverty, end to pollution, cheap, unlimited energy for every American. Sounds like a hell of a re-election platform.
Sam, I have to go on record as saying this is crazy. But
what?
well, welfare rolls would be cut 40%. Food stamps, Medicare, drug abuse programs slashed.
May I add something, Mr. President? You know, if I could guarantee the prosperity of this great country by giving life or taking off of those space traders, I'd do so without a moment's hesitation.
You know, the Secretary's courage is not unlike that American men and women have exhibited when called to military service. Well, some go more willingly than others, but almost all go with the knowledge that they might never come back.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. Doesn't anybody see a downside to this?
You know, Casper's absolutely right. The guilt that many whites would feel for sending the blacks away could take a severe psychological toll, with medical costs possibly reaching astronomical levels.
This is madness. Our military services would be decimated, depleted of 30% of our manpower.
But with unlimited energy, think of the weapons you could create.
Mr. President, Sam, you were elected by the slimmest of margins. Your African-American vote was key.
I don't expect them to be thrilled, but how can I put this delicately? Their future electoral clout is going to be severely limited.
And Casper, let's be honest. Do you really think the aliens will treat them worse than we have?
No, the real issue here is spin control. The decision has to be the will of the people and not the administration policy.
How about a national referendum? Have MCI fire up a couple of those yes and no 900 numbers.
I'll be damned. We're on to something here. Professor Golightly, you look like you want to say something.
Gentlemen. As you know, Mr. President, I have been a lifelong card-carrying Republican. I feel I was instrumental in your moderate wing wresting control of the party from religious extremists. I have often supported this administration's repeal of affirmative action legislation, not protested its decreasing handouts to the poor. And in helping you undermine these policies, I realized that your reasons for doing so differed from mine. And yet I was always a good soldier for the party. I sincerely believed, and still believe, that black people need to learn how to stand on their own 2 feet without the crutches of governmental legislation. But I'm afraid I must protest in the strongest terms possible what I've heard in this room today. What is being proposed cannot be passed off euphemistically as selective service. At its best, it is group banishment. At its worst, it is utter and complete extermination.
Oh, Professor, that's ridiculous.
Wait. Did I miss something? Who said anything about exterminate? Look, the space traders seem perfectly nice and civil. Their planet might be one great big Club Med for all we know.
Sam, we do not even know if these creatures can deliver on their end. You and I play poker together. What if they're as good at bluffing as you are?
Now you're whistling Dixie. I'd look like a damn idiot if the aliens took off and left me nothing but a big bag of tortilla chips. We'll ask them for a peek at the goodies. And if they're not BSing, we'll schedule a national referendum on the night before their deadline. Call up MCI, ask them to fire up 2 yes and no 900 numbers. Gentlemen, lady.
Yes, talk to me.
Well, first of all, I'd just like to say I love your show,
Thank you,
Bertice.
thank you.
I watch it every day. But my comment is this. Black people have always been complaining about how bad they're treated here, so I would think they'd just be tickled pink to get a free ride someplace else.
Oh, yes, the free ride is fine. It's the return ticket I'm worried about, okay?
Well, Dad, it looks like your chickens are finally coming home to roost.
Look, little Miss Militant. I mean, give Dad a break, all right? How was he supposed to know? Besides, I'm sure this will all blow over in a couple of days. Right, Dad?
All right.
Right now. When we come back, you're gonna meet a black psychic who says he's had his bags packed for 3 years. Stay with us.
Well, I have to tell you, this is absolutely the most amazing thing I've ever seen. The Statue of Liberty has actually been turned into gold. Now, officials from Fort Knox here confirm that it is solid and it is pure.
Officials estimate the value of the gold at over $15 trillion, enough not only to pay off the federal deficit, but also to give every American, every remaining American, a tax-free year. This just in, alien craft have vacuumed the air over Denver and Los Angeles. Smog levels are reported at 0. And live from Chicago, our news team is sending these pictures from Lake Michigan.
Gail, if you aren't a sight for sore eyes, Linda sends her regards.
He's in the back.
Whoa! Good doggy. Yeah.
Hello, Professor.
Travis is one of Millie's pups. George gave him to me the night of the election.
You know, if this goes through, it's not going to be easy.
Drop it, boy.
Some folks might fight it. Make the LA riots look like a slumber party. President needs you signing aboard this thing. Professor, if you lobby on our side and the trade is approved, our president promises that he's going to see to it that 100 black families are smuggled to England. You can draw off the list. I gotta go.
What's the word? I bet he had a lot of words.
Yeah. I'm not sure what they mean. But he said that they'll smuggle us to England if I lobby on his side.
So what did you tell him?
Well, I'm not sure, Gail, that they even need my help, given the state of black leadership.
Please, unity. We cannot all speak at once. All right. Legislation. What else? The boycott. Armed struggle. Armed struggle. Look, my friends, very little is being accomplished here today. Rabbi.
They tried this once before. But I pledge to you that hundreds of thousands of Jews will not allow another final solution in this country. Not now, not ever.
You just know once we gone, you all are next.
Latest tracking polls indicate support of the trade at 40%. The melanin content of 2,500 milligrams per square centimeter that the traders requested roughly corresponds to a light brown skin complexion. Dr. Eric Fanon of Johns Hopkins...
Fanon.
Excuse me, Dr. Fanon will explain. Doctor.
The amount of melanin in one's skin varies according to how dark or tan we might be. 2,500 milligrams per square centimeter corresponds to the darkness of, what I'd say to be an ordinary paper bag.
Thank you, Doctor. In other news, government sources confirm that France, England, and Germany have offered their blacks as well. But the alien spokesperson is quoted as saying, maybe next time.
Hi, Mom.
What's this?
All I'm saying is try it. I mean, my God, it was the last box in the store, and I just thought.
Yes, sir. And I'm taking all my scissors with me, too. Because there's no telling what kind of electricity them aliens are going to have on them ships. Because you know us black folks, we don't like arriving nowhere all nappy-headed.
So you really think they're going to send us away, huh?
And I told you the one about the American dream?
No.
That's with all the niggas swimming back to Africa with a Jew under each arm.
You're outrageous. But you know, Piggy, we could fight back. Like the Palestinians. With rocks and guns.
Nigga, please. Like I'm gonna get myself killed just to stay here. I just hope they got them little bottles of Remy Martin on the flight. Got to have my Remy Martin.
Oh, Remy Martin.
Wait, hold it. Where you going?
I'll be right back.
Rich folks are crazy.
Listen, this is crazy. If the president didn't listen, why should they?
Because they're capitalists first, Caucasians second. What do you think I've been doing on these corporate boards all these years? This is what it's all been about.
The police and these people.
Black people have been calling me an Oreo ever since I was 12. After tomorrow, they'll call me a hero.
And if it doesn't work, what about the family? What about you?
Could we live with ourselves if I help them send black people away?
No.
Call you tonight. Gentlemen, first of all, thank you for coming. Now, I suppose to the rank-and-file American, this unholy offer by the aliens must seem like an answer to their wildest dreams. It seems to me, however, upon further reflection, that this trade could bring our nation nothing but disaster.
He's right.
But I don't want you to take my word for it. Because after all, I come from a very obvious self-interest. Leland, why don't you tell the rest of the boys how this trade would affect your distilleries?
Blacks drink 33% of my hard liquor, 48% of my cognac alone. Who's going to take up that slack?
Why, it'll decimate athletic shoe sales.
Cool and Newport cigarettes.
Pork.
15% of our best consumers gone. Like that.
And we at the oil companies employ over 12 million people worldwide. Now, the alien, inexhaustible energy source will wipe us out overnight.
Furthermore, the blacks are all gone. How long do you think poor whites will stand being at the very bottom of the barrel? We'll have a revolution before the year's out.
We've got to tell those little green men to go back where they came from.
Excellent, gentlemen. Excellent. Now, I believe that this room represents a few $1 trillion in assets. I propose that we mount the largest ad campaign this nation has ever seen. We buy up every minute of radio and TV airtime, every print ad, every billboard, even every goddamn bus bench, and we flood them with the anti-trade message, SOS, save our soul.
We'll have whites on their knees begging blacks to stay.
By executive order, the president has banned African Americans from leaving the country before tomorrow's referendum.
Mommy, we can't just pretend this isn't happening.
You know, Sis Ruth, my great-grandmother, she used to clean white folks' houses on the main line in Philadelphia.
In other news,
She told me You know, they may not like us, but they sure can't live without us. Don't worry, baby. They can't live without us.
Oh, Mommy. Guatemalans clean their houses now.
Actor George Hamilton vowed today he too will go.
Cigarettes! Cognac! Cigarettes! Cognac! Did you know that the African Americans won over 500 of the 850 Olympic medals awarded to the United States?
Yes. Good thing.
Cigarettes! Cognac! Cigarettes! Cognac!
Hello again, everybody. Thank you. My name's Casey Kasem, and welcome to Alien Trade Referendum. Just say no! Oh, boy. Can you imagine life without jazz? No. Or without the blues? No. Or without rock and roll? No. Well, that's what life would have been like in these United States without the contributions of African Americans. If this referendum passes and we vote to send dark-skinned people up into outer space, I'll tell you one thing, you can forget about ever seeing another dream team again.
You know, we didn't bring any scientists or anything. People, yourself, just entertainers. You know. Okay.
This is for people.
This is for people.
Eggheads.
So tomorrow, when you pick up your phone to vote in the privacy of your own home, just think.
Privacy of your own home.
My people, oh, my people, the sit-ins and the boycotts have worked. We are ahead in the polls.
Don't count your chickens before they come home to roost.
Oh, somebody bring me some milk, because here come a big Oreo.
Yes, yes.
Give him a chance. We are ahead in the polls. But who knows how these people will vote in the privacy of their own homes.
Oh, sit down, Tom.
I am well aware of how I am perceived. But now is not the time for our petty squabbling. Now, this came to me this morning. In order to ensure victory, we must stop resisting the offer and urge the country to accept the traitors' proposition. The major motivation for racism in this country is the deeply held belief that black people should not have anything that white people don't. Not only do whites insist on better jobs, higher incomes, better neighborhoods, better schools, but they leap to gobble up our language, our dress, our music, and our dance. Therefore, I propose that from now until the polls open this evening, we circulate the rumor that the aliens have arranged for our transport to the wealthiest and most beautiful utopia in the known universe. White folks will go ape, wondering what we will encounter in this new land. They will gnash their teeth. They will even argue that to limit the space traders' offer to blacks is an unconstitutional discrimination against whites.
I cannot stand here any longer and be influenced by a man who has dedicated his entire life to sabotaging his own people. Now is not the time for trickery and tomfoolery. My people were brought here involuntarily, and involuntarily is the only way they're gonna take me out. Yes. Oh.
People without power must use cunning and guile.
Yes, Lord!
Well, today is the day of reckoning for 20 million Americans of African descent. Voting will begin in just a few seconds from now. As you know, 2 telephone numbers will appear on your screen, one in favor and one against the space trader's offer. After dialing the number of your choice, simply key in your personal security code. Here, ladies and gentlemen, are the 2 numbers. Polls will remain open for the next 3 hours, but we should be able to project a decision very shortly. Wait. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, with just 6% of the vote tallied, we project that the referendum will pass by a comfortable margin. Oh, God. What? Collection centers will be set up tomorrow morning by the National Guard. The aliens say that they will allow only 1 piece of carry-on luggage per person. Oh, This is Bernard Shields. Goodbye.
Mom. Dad. Come on, this is insane. You're just sitting here like nothing's wrong, nothing's going on. We gotta do something. I mean, can we get across the border or get guns for everybody? I don't know.
Jennifer, they stopped selling guns to us yesterday, and 2 days ago they quadrupled the border guards. You know that.
Well, you and he did pledge the same fraternity. He just can't.
Morning, Gail. Wife, you aren't a sight for sore eyes. Linda sends her regards.
England?
Promise is a promise.
Come on, Jenny.
Thank you.
out of here.
Not you, Gail. Promise is a promise.
No! 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 Lenny! Lenny! No!
You knew it was hopeless as soon as the idea was out of the bag. Didn't you?
All right, people, off the bus and on the knee. Come on, folks, let's move. Get your belongings. Get out fast. Stand on. You heard him. All right, you heard him. Your family, stay together. Let's go. Let's go. Off the bus and on the seat. Follow along. If you can't carry it, leave it behind. Push wild, no talking. Go.
So as we say goodbye to our dark friends and neighbors, we say hello to a new era of American peace and prosperity. For World News Now, I'm Stryker O'Rourke.
Every bargain ain't a bargain. America kind of let the brothers and sisters down. Let me see if I can call them aliens back. I'm gonna tell them we're having a 1-cent sale. They can get the rest of y'all for a penny.
The divine is beyond the power of words to define. But some people think that if you name it, you can claim it. When that happens, don't get caught in the middle. That's about to happen to this young priest. He's about to get caught in the middle of the cosmic slop.
I'm trying to make, Your Eminence, is that this statue is a great work of art. It should be on display in our museum, along with other art treasures.
Blessed Virgin of Charity represents compassion and belongs in a church. If the people want to see it, they're welcome to our church.
Well, if your church were a little more accessible, I could see your point, Father Carlos, but I mean, who's going to travel all the way to the South Bronx just to see this statue?
People who live in the South Bronx.
Oh, Father Carlos, be reasonable.
I'm sure that Mr. Spivey is not insensitive to the needs of your parishioners. In fact, I'm sure that in exchange for the statue, the museum would be willing to make a donation to the capital fund of the Archdiocese. We maintain this fund to make repairs and improvements on churches with the greatest need.
So the museum's donation will be earmarked for repairs in my church?
As I said, the donation will be made to the Archdiocese Capital Fund.
Then we have a deal?
Oh, yes. I'll have my office draw up the papers, and you can make the arrangements to pick up the statue.
Very good, Your Eminence. Carlos. This is for the best. I mean, the interest of the larger community is better served.
Why?
Mr. Spivey put it best. For the good of the larger community.
And I assume the community we were primarily concerned with was the Catholic community. In this case, the people who attend my church.
Are you sure they are all Catholics?
Oh, I see what this is about. It's because of some of my parishioners' involvement with Santeria, isn't it?
Now, I have spoken to you about this before. The church will not tolerate pagan traditions and practices, yet you refuse to speak out against it in your sermons.
Santeria is the religion of their ancestors. It can be traced back through Puerto Rico, Cuba, and the Yoruba people of ancient Africa before even the time of Christ.
Yes, and that is why our Lord sent down his only Son to save their heathen souls.
And they have accepted him. They keep their ancestors alive by combining their identities with our saints.
This is not acceptable. This is God's first commandment. Now they must choose whether they are pagans or Catholics.
Father Carlos, how are you? How you doing? Come on inside. I want to talk to you, okay? Don't you remember me from the church? Hey, I hate to tell you, hablando de English.
You know, I've been hearing some rumors, Father Carlos, that the museum is going to take away our shoe. You mean the Blessed Virgin of Charity?
Yes. Are you going to let them take it?
It's not up to me. Decisions of this magnitude are made by the Archdiocese.
And?
And their recommendation is for the saint to be moved to the museum.
Is it because we share the saints?
Yes. I mean, well, perhaps in part. Please understand, I don't agree with the decision to move the saint. But I took a vow to the church. I must be obedient.
Padre Carlos, mira lo que tenemos aquí. Mira todos los santos que hay aquí. Santeria has accepted the saints. Why is it that Catholicism cannot accept the Orishas? Where did you grow up?
Right here in the Bronx.
And your parents?
In Puerto Rico.
In Puerto Rico. So you see, you are a priest and a Puerto Riqueño. So do you acknowledge that part of the blood that flows in your veins goes back to Africa and its gods?
There is one true God.
Okay, está bien, I agree. What is his name?
But these men are just doing their job. The decision to remove the saint was made by the church. I urge you, please, just back up, please.
You get out of here! You go out! Luis!
Please, let them enter. Let them through.
God, look at this place, man.
What you think?
That's a good job.
Dancer.
Why are you letting them take our Oshun away?
The church phone said you left 25 minutes ago. I hope you were extremely careful moving this statue. I mean, it was all boxed, crated, tied down correctly. And what about your driving? Did you hit any potholes? Huh? No sudden stops? You were slow around the turns? I hope you realize that you are transporting an extraordinarily valuable piece of art.
We questioned the drivers and their stories check out. They said they made no stops along the way, and that's confirmed by their travel time.
Statues of this size and weight don't just disappear, especially from locked cargo trucks. There has to be some explanation, either negligence, theft, or fraud. Something.
We agree. Now, organized crime has made significant inroads in the trucking industry, so we intend to focus our investigation there. I'll keep you informed as the investigation progresses, Cardinal.
Now, this change of events is not going to affect the museum's donation to the Archdiocese, is it? I'm holding you responsible.
Didn't the captain say it was probably linked to organized crime?
I heard what he said. Now, you listen to what I'm saying, because your sermons could have prevented this.
What do you mean? How?
If the police don't trace the statue to organized crime, they'll probably trace it to some Puerto Rican in the South Bronx who can't tell the difference between the Blessed Virgin and some mumbo-jumbo idol.
Me parece que te vi con la hija de Doña María el domingo pasado. ¿No fue así? Hey, Padre Carlos! Surprised to see you.
I'm sure you are.
What's the matter? Something wrong?
Yeah. The saint never arrived at the museum.
Que no? Does that mean that the church maybe changed their mind? Is it back in the church now?
Oh, so you're saying you know nothing about the theft of the statue?
Theft? Of course I know nothing about a theft. How could you? You think I had something to do with it? Padre Carlos, you have misjudged me. I'm going to ask you to leave.
You still haven't answered my question.
Who sent you to ask me such a question, huh? Whose errand boy are you? A white Irish cardinal that he sent his Puerto Rican altar boy down to the jungle to interrogate the...
Have you no respect?
No, I respect! I respect those who respect me.
The padrino asked you to
Take
leave.
your hands off me! I'm sorry. Are you okay? I'm sorry. Yo no sé lo que está pasando, pero... ¿Estás bien? Are they trying to blame you for what is happening?
No. Why would you think that?
Because I have never known you to be disrespectful or to make wild accusations. And I know that when pressure hits, the shit rolls downhill. Padre Carlos, next time the Cardinal wants to make you the man in the middle, you remember three things, okay? Primero, who you are. Segundo, what you are. Y tercero, y más importante que nada, where you came from. Because you can be sure, those are three things the Cardinal never forgets.
Come here, don't walk away from me when I'm talking to you.
What?
Now, look at it, I gave you $300 worth of crack, and you'll come back here with a damn $100?
Look, you tripping. Look, homeboy came up short, you're gonna hit me back later, and I'm gonna set you straight. What's the deal? What?
Look at it, I taught you better than that. You understand what I'm saying? You come back with all my money, don't come back at all.
Hey, you bugging. Look, I got game.
Look, don't make me chase you. Come here. hatred. I spent 2 years in Vietnam.
You must be a goddamn fool.
I spent 2 years running away from Vietnam.
Damn, baby, you must be looking for Jesus. They said he was coming, but he ain't showed yet.
Why don't you seek shelter in that building?
You must be from Jerusalem. That's a crack house. And if you ain't coming to buy crack, just stay away.
Where she going? She can't go in there. She gonna get a knuckle ass kick.
Miss Ma'am, Miss Lady, Miss Crown Man Lady, Lady Man, Mama,
Kick with the ass plug, please.
Mama Caesar.
Yo.
Mama, Lady, Mama.
Apple, where are you, man? They have to cabrón. You son of a bitch, hijo de la puta.
I think we have found the saint.
What's going on in there?
Ask him.
You know what's happening up there? How about you? What's happening? Mrs. Gonzalez, what's happening up there?
The saint from the church. She's alive.
What?
She blessed me. She's so beautiful. She's so kind.
If you want to know what is happening, you have to go inside. You do believe in miracles, don't you?
We're bringing you live pictures from the South Bronx, where over 500 people have gathered in front of a reputed crack house. Inside, according to eyewitnesses, is what they describe as a saint dispensing blessings and healings.
What's going on here?
I don't think I know any more than you do.
Father Carlos, this is your parish. Now, I want you to go in there and tell this person to cease and desist the charade.
Why do you assume that this is a charade? What if she really is a saint?
Who are you?
Hey, you may call me Padrino.
I think not. What are you waiting for, Father? Now, you go on in there. I'm going to have to tell Captain Jackson to send his men in.
I don't think that'll be a good idea, Cardinal. I mean, I've been staying here all day, and what if she's doing to these people while they're coming out blessed?
Obviously, this hysteria is contagious. Clearly. Okay. If, when you get in there, you truly believe this person is a saint, and you have my permission to negotiate, provided that she gets out of that building immediately.
Ask her what she wants. She will tell you.
Yes, sir. You ask her what she wants. And while you're in there, you ask her where the statue is and how we can get it back.
Holy Mother, I've been sent to ask you what you want.
If you want to know what I want, you must first address me by my true name.
I guess I do not know your true name.
Yes, you do. I am Oshun.
She said her name was Oshun. She's also our blessed Virgin of Charity.
Come on, give us a hand here.
What the chairs? What the chairs, man?
Praise the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
What did I say?
What do you mean? The Blessed Virgin of Charity was in that room. But when I addressed her, she said her name was Oshun. And then she transformed herself into a...
I know what you may have seen, but you must hold on to your faith.
But this was a sign from the Orisha. A sign from my ancestors.
My son, this is not about ancestors or race. This is about faith. There are many mysteries we don't understand. We don't deny them their magic, but these things are distractions from your faith, which is expressed in a quiet power. Do you remember when our Lord Jesus Christ was tested and tempted by visions in the desert?
But wasn't this a miracle?
You must sometimes look away from miracles so you can keep your eyes on God.
Con permiso, Padre Carlos, I'm sorry to disturb you before Mass. I've been trying to reach you. I need to speak to you about your obligations.
The matter is closed. The museum has the statue and there's nothing I can do about it.
The museum has a mold of plaster and paint. I am here to discuss your obligations to the living saint that revealed herself to you.
My tolerance is wearing thin. The time has come for you to make a choice.
You don't understand. There are circumstances when the Orisha makes the choices for us. Padre Carlos, the gate is now open.
Popo malode, ayala popo malode, ayala popo malode, oile kele monde, ayala popo malode. Chukole, kole madansa, iyalode.
Whoa! I guess it's not what name she's called. It's what she answers to. Or deeper still, if you don't know her name, you may not know your own. Heads up. It's the head man with the insight to your psyche. The bigger the headache, the bigger the pill. And they call me the big pill.
But when the answer to your problems come knocking on your door, are you ready to stop hanging on to your hang-ups? Or are you strung out on the tangy taste of cosmic slop?
Sorry? Stick with me. Yo, T-Bone. Would you be firm? Stand up for yourself, girl. What can he do to you? There's no point in recklessness. I'll just wait. He's in a good mood. Yeah, okay. A good mood.
Sing the words my ass, bitch. Huh?
Ooh.
Say
Yeah.
it, No. Say it. You gonna say this. Shut your goddamn mouth, enemy. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, boo. What you watching?
Tina Turner movie. Yeah. Hey, you ain't got all that mouth now, do you, bitch? Huh? Yeah. Hey, can I get something to eat?
Sure.
Don't even go in there. It ain't nothing in there. We out of food.
Yeah, well, we out of money, too.
Him again?
You gonna leave me now?
Oh, what's there? No money, huh? Let's see what the calendar say.
What about the calendar, T-Bone? Now, that's what I was meaning to tell you. Ask you.
Here, look here, see? You get blood again. Now pick me up some Burger King on the way back.
That can't be. Look, T-Bone, I just gave blood last week.
No, I'm talking about another place. Just not saw it on the news. Come on, hurry up and get your ass down there. They probably be under investigation in an hour. Bring me one of them apple pies, too.
No! I can't live like this no more, and I won't do it no more! I was just gonna tell you, because I was sitting here and I was thinking. Right? I was thinking right there, because I know you don't want me to go with and think out there, because you...
All right, you're right. You're right.
Chris! Man, kiss my ass! Boy, don't make me come in there.
See?
You? Come in and get you, fat punk.
Just stay calm.
Please. All right.
Look, now I was just...
Right, they hiring over at that research plant across the way. Huh! Shit, they hiring at the research plant across the bridge. All you got to do is take a couple of pills every day for about a week, and then they look in and check on you and see if you... Shit, you know the routine.
Yeah, I know the routine. Last time I was seeing double for a month. I had 2 of you. I'm sick of the blood. I'm sick of the experiments. You know, I tried to slit my wrist last week and ain't shit come out. And all you do is just lay around on your fat, lazy ass and you don't. The experiment will be conducted. Baby, all I'm saying. No, I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
Would you like to be my girl?
Or get all mad or nothing. Well, when was the last time you went looking for a job?
How many goddamn times do I have to tell you this? It ain't no jobs out here for the black man. The system is keeping me... You can't see how the system is keeping me down? Huh?
Yes. So then how come you don't never have to go give blood or get experimented on?
That sound like a man's job to you? What's wrong with you today?
Now, I said I can't take it no more.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
You ain't gonna do nothing?
Like what? You know, maybe you're right, baby. You probably would be better off without me. No, I ain't no Prince Charming or nothing like that. Yeah, things probably is easier nowadays for single black women. Probably won't have to be like the rest of these hoes out there selling their ass to make ends meet, even though you ain't got no job skills. Yeah, you'll be fine out there on these hard streets without no man to take care of you. Probably move to a better neighborhood. Yeah, I know I blew a good thing. I guess I just ain't no good. And I'm probably the only man that ever treated you bad, huh? Yeah, there are probably hundreds of millions. Young, perfect, wonderful, rich, executive type motherfuckers just looking for somebody just like you. I'd probably kill myself after you leave. Probably just get too drunk one night, you know how I get. I don't know, just jump out the window or something. I don't know. Oh, well. Oh, well.
What's the address to the clinic?
Some Burger King and give me something to wash it down with, too.
Just let me go get my coat.
Better not forget my goddamn kitchen. Come on. Hey, move! Shit. Get off me now! Shit.
Flowers for you, sir.
Who's that? What's that? Wait a minute. Who's he? What's that? What is that? That's flowers? Who the fuck is sending you flowers?
What the fuck this is? Why you tripping? Shit. I guess these is flowers.
From who?
Don't act like you don't know how popular a nigga is now. Shit. Let that be a lesson to your ass, because you been fucking up lately and you about to miss the love boat. Shit, many fans as I got. Could be anybody. It could be Bambi, or Conchita, Monique, Jaja, Shaniqua.
Well, what luck? There's a note.
Could you read it to me? Quit playing. Come on, read it.
Okay. Well, hey, you can read it yourself, big man. It is kind of pathetic when a man's wife gotta read him his little love notes. Look, just remember now, Jaja, that begins with a Z. Now, if that is from a woman, I suggest you put it in the sink before opening it.
You move. From no woman and you know it. Too many words on the card for one thing.
So what is it?
The note say.
Well,
What the note say?
you first.
Tang, read me that goddamn note.
Ask nicely. Oh, y'all can touch shit! Jesus Christ.
What?
Well, damn.
Read the note, not read it.
Warning, do not inform police. Learn your weapon and wait for instructions. Learn your weapon and wait for instructions. Warning, do not inform police. Freedom is near. Hey. Hey. Oh.
Move. Shit, I can't leave.
Yo, fool. We gonna be free.
Bitch, I am free. I've been free. Shut your young ass up. You don't know nothing about this. This is some old jailhouse shit. I guess now I'm gonna violate my parole and be a repeat offender. Just the shit that they said they do to me for retinol. Damn. How can some shit like this happen, though? What if the gun done already been used? Huh? You ever think of that, smart ass? What if they done already used the gun? Could be somebody out there right now with two in their head, and I'm sitting here with the motherfucking murder
Shut up! This is the uprising.
Rise my ass. Ain't nobody asked me shit. Ain't been no block club meeting, no pamphlets and nothing under the door. Shit. You know what the hell you talking about.
Means no more nausea.
You ever see what a gun like this can do to a man? Huh? I bet you don't even know what kind of gun this is, do you? A gun like this will take a man's face clean off. And here you is fantasizing and dreamboating and shit, and you don't know what the hell you talking about. You don't fuck around with nothing like this.
Maybe we can even move.
Okay.
You know, I never told you this before, but I've always wanted a little house in the country with a big apple tree in the front yard.
What? You need to be thinking about 3 hots and a cot. That'd be more like it. That's if we didn't get killed, which we would.
Man, that'd be some shit. Yo. Take us out. Dude! So this is the uprising. Hand over your watch and your house. Yo, it'd be like a house jacket. See, we're gonna be free.
We're gonna be dead.
So? Shit, I was gonna kill myself anyway.
What the hell with you then? What about me?
Nigga, you just threatened to jump out that window about 5 minutes ago.
I did.
Shh. Baby, don't you see? This is a sign. Baby, it's a sign. God made me suffer all these years. Now, when I'm finally on my last nerve, just ready to give up faith and end it all, He sends me a miracle. Well, I always knew I was being tested. You know I had a bad childhood, but I never lost faith. See, the Lord tests us sometimes, Debo. Whenever I was tempted, I just remember my Bible. The meek shall inherit the earth. Jesus said that, like when I wanted to kill my father. And I could have too. He was unconscious most of the time. But I just remembered. Honor thy mother and thy father. Even though it was my father that was whooping up on my mother's ass. See, but that's how the Lord tests us. Then I met you. God, and you just seemed so tortured and so angry. And I said to myself, now here's a man who understands pain. Who hurts as much as I do. I can just help him. Oh, I know he'll love me. And to protect me forever. Oh, baby, now God has sent us a gun and a note. Just tell me all my suffering would have been for something.
What if it's a trick?
What?
What if it's a trick and we the only two fools running up and down the street shooting people? A gun and a note come to the house, and just like that, you just ready to walk away from all this.
Okay, fine. So why don't we just ask around and see if anybody else in the building got a gun?
What we supposed to do now, just go around knocking on doors? You see the kind of people that live in this neighborhood? It's dangerous.
What have I got to lose? If there's even a chance for something better. See, I'm with it.
Hey, hey! No! You out of your motherfucking mind, bitch! Get the fuck back! Everybody, I got a hot gun in this house.
But we got her!
Shut up! You know I'm a parole bitch. Get dark. Go down to the river and just take this gun. We'll dump it in there. And that's gonna be the end of it. Let me tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna forget all about this. You hear me? You're gonna forget all about this. Don't mention it to nobody. Don't even mention it to me. And then we can get back to our normal lives. You got that? Oh, I know you hear me.
Jesse.
You got it.
No.
All right, then. That's better. Oh, shit, the window. Shit, I never get these damn things apart. Shit. Hey, you think somebody saw us? You know this thing ain't nothing but a damn frame up to begin with. Shit. Man. Shh. Man. Cops gonna be playing around with that damn gun before it go off. Find someplace to hide it anyway. Keep your little grimy hands off it, because you ain't making me go back to jail. You hear me? Yeah, you still got that coat on for you. You ain't going nowhere.
Cold.
Yeah, well, relax yourself. If you're cold, put a sweat on, but you ain't leaving. Just put that right out your mind. Just got a couple more hours before it get dark. Just relax. Sit tight.
I ain't got shit to do with this, man. You motherfuckers better stop arguing, man.
Why don't you take a nap? quick you want to start?
What if I ain't sleepy? Hey, where you going?
To get a sweater. Isn't that what you told me to do?
Yeah, that's what I said. Why don't you let me help you with that?
Thank you very much, T-Bone, but I'm quite capable of finding a sweater on my own. I've been doing it for quite some time now. Oh, well, no sweater in there.
Hey, now, look here. You ain't got to look for no sweater. Shit, just a minute ago, you was acting like you wanted to warm you up. What happened to that? Told you had a couple hours now.
Oh, yeah.
Look at here. Mm-hmm. I'm talking.
Wait! I'm a little parched. Could you please go get me something to drink?
I just told you I drank up all the beer.
You mean to tell me you drank up all that beer?
Who deaf, me or you?
Give me just one beer. 5 minutes later, I'm peeing. 5 minutes later, I'm peeing like a rabbit. No, I wouldn't say a rabbit. I suppose I'd be peeing like a racehorse. No, racehorses don't really pee either. Peeing like a baby. Babies pee a lot, don't they? 5 minutes later, I'd be peeing like a little old baby. Peeing. You think it's gonna rain outside, T-Bone? Last time it rained, I got soaking wet. Drench. Real wet.
I'll be right back.
But I thought we was gonna do it, Big Daddy.
Time.
What?
Girl, don't want me. Bring your little behind in here.
I don't want to watch you pee.
Time! Hey, quit bullshitting now. I ain't got time for this now. Time! Tang. Let's start the revolution, baby. I'm with it. I'm down.
Well, if we'll all turn our books to the 29th Psalm.
Wait. Now,
That's
come on.
right,
Stop playing with that
motherfucker.
thing, now.
You can't read. Oh, well. It's been lousy.
Wait. Now, listen. I've been thinking. I just wanted to come tell you I've been doing some thinking.
Could you be a man, T-Bone, for once?
Oh, come on now. You're right. You know you're right. Change has definitely got to be made here.
Shut up! Now, you don't want to go out like a little bitch, do you? Big Daddy. Good thing you already peed. I don't think I can handle that.
Wait now. Come on now. I changed. Like the blood thing. I know that's wrong, okay? I should get a job. Listen, just calm down. Let's go look at the paper, and then I'm gonna stop and looking tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Nigga, I hope you can handle a pitchfork.
Tang, listen to me. Violence never solved anything. If you shoot me, that's gonna make you just as bad as me.
That's the worst one yet.
Hey. Sometimes it takes a situation just like this to let a man like me know how wrong I've been. Right? Give me a chance. Let me get a job. Okay, then I can buy you that house. Remember the house? With the apple tree? I put up an apple tree, pear tree, pickle tree, grape tree. I'll put up any kind of tree you want now, okay? Just give me a chance, okay? This ain't the time to be doing nothing like this. You could have left after the first time I put my hands on you. You know why you didn't?
Ain't nothing out there.
Come on, now that's my shit you running. I told you that. The brainwash you get up inside your head. Huh? Remember when we first met, we used to go to the park, tell me all about your childhood? So many people had already told you wasn't shit that you believed it. I just played on that, that's all. That's all. Okay?
All this coming from a man who sells his food stamps for half price so he can buy beer. See ya.
No, come on, not Tag. Hey, look.
Move! What are they doing? Didn't that note say we were supposed to wait for instructions?
That ain't a little revolution. There ain't nothing out there but a bunch of niggas just like you that think that they ain't got nothing coming. Oh, Jesus!
Oh, shit! See? Black folks can't do nothing right.
See? You brainwashed.
The real revolution begins at home. So when you take out the trash, think about what else needs to go with it. Your home, man.
I'm out of here.